Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to Talk Barca. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we will be discussing about three players that are very much being talked about right now. And it's Raphinha from Leeds. I have made a video on him. One is him. Then Adama Traore, his situation, whether he's going to stay beyond this summer or it's just a 6-month loan for him. Then the latest on Sergi Roberto. These three situations, these three players, we will be talking it about. And first of all, it's Raphinha from Leeds. And I have to say, guys, he's a player that has been very much being talked about. His agent, his deco, and he's been very much linked with the move to Barcelona. Personal agreement, to be honest, guys, has been made. Official personal things have been agreed. But right now, what the thing is, Raphinha wants to join Barcelona regardless of offers from other clubs. Raphinha prioritizes a move to Barcelona. But there are two situations. There are two clauses in his contract. First is 75 million release clause. If Leeds United stay this season in the Premier League and if they get relegated, then the release clause goes down 25 million. And that is the reason why I think Barcelona is not making any first official bid yet, but Deco, his agent, has been pushing really hard for a deal to go through. And I mean, this is a very good situation. I've said it previously, Raphinha, if he comes to the squad, he can be a very good addition. Because to be honest, first of all, because many of us might question what is the need of him. But my thing is that if Xavi wants him, because Xavi has given the green light to him, and if Xavi wants him, we should be accepting it. We should be knowing that Xavi has a plan. Because the way the winter transfer market has planned out, Ferran Torres, Adama Traore, Dani Alves, Aubameyang, the way these four players have been playing, it's simply outstanding. The way these players have turned out as Barcelona players, it's simply unimaginable. So if Xavi wants Raphinha, I think we should be going for Raphinha. But the biggest question will be, because the biggest question right now for Barcelona is whether Leeds United stay in the Premier League or not. If they don't stay, it's a 25 million release clause. I think Barcelona is going to pay that. It is that simple. But if Leeds United stay in the Premier League, there might be not. But if they stay in the Premier League, I think personally then there is going to be contract situation, and Leeds are not going to make that easy. They will be demanding something around 50 to 60 million, and I think Barcelona won't be paying that, which now directly Raphinha's move is being directly linked with the move to Adama Traore. And Adama Traore is a player, I think he's been very much valued at the club. The way he has turned out recently, the way he has performed, I think he has silenced many critics. He has silenced his many haters. I could say he got 4 assists up till now. He possesses a threat down that right-hand side and the left-hand side, in the middle, wherever Xavi employs him. Most of the time he has been playing on the right-hand side. So whatever the situation right now is, so Xavi prefers him. But the situation is, there is a 30 million release clause and Barcelona do not want to pay that. It is that simple. Maybe Barcelona were hoping that Trincao, the player who was in loan from Barcelona to Leeds United to Wolves, I think maybe Barcelona were hoping that Wolves might be tempted to go for him. But right now, given the situation, Wolves will not be going for Trincao. Trincao will probably return to Barcelona this summer. And which now brings on to Adama Traore. Now, Barcelona do not want him. And now everything depends on whether Dembele stays or not, because his situation is also very critical. I have discussed about it. His situation goes on and on and on, and maybe it can take a separate video about Dembele if I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about Dembele so much. We all know about his situation. His situation is critical. So which now brings me to Adama Traore. And Adama Traore, personally, I think he's a very good player to have. He adds that quality. He adds that much needed squad depth. And that is very crucial when you want to challenge for, because next season we will be challenging for everything. The way things are planning out, we will be challenging for La Liga, we will be challenging for Champions League, then Super Cup, then Copa del Rey, everything. Probably if you win the Europa League, then the Super Cup, we will be challenging for everything. So we need squad depth. But his situation is very much down whether what happens at the end of the season. So his situation is pretty much on the stall right now. and his situation depends on whether Dembele leaves. And if personally, I know it's going to cost us a lot, 30 million, and I think Barcelona also prefers a move to Raphinha rather than Antony because they think Raphinha is very well suited. Antony is going to be an expensive one. It's going to cost much. So I think that is the reason why Adama Traore. But to be honest, guys, if there is no options left, I think we should be keeping Adama Traore. But still, the question stays in my mind: 30 million for him. Do we pay him? Do we do not pay him? What do we do for him? Do let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section, guys. I want to know about you. What are your thoughts about Adama Traore staying probably beyond this season? Which now also, like, to be honest, I'm also waiting for the situation, how the things turns out, how the next few months goes for Adama Traore, how he fits in, whether he plays a vital role in the next few months, what happens. Then I think a solid decision should be made on Adama Traore. And then now, which now brings me to another player, and that's Sergi Roberto. And his situation is very much crucial in the last season. He was very much injured. This season, the same. Whenever he has played, he has never given us that thing that Roberto is a Barcelona-esque player. He has been criticized very much. I have criticized him because his performances has absolutely been, sometimes awful. So if you ask me my personal opinion about Sergi Roberto, if I want him to stay personally, I don't want him to stay in this club because there is Dani Alves, there is Serginho, there's probably Mazraoui. We will be going for him probably in the summer if Dest leaves. So we have got that left back or that right back area sorted up till line, and in that midfield area, I think we have got talented options. Then also the signing of Frank Kessie. So the situation right now is very much critical now. But so I don't think so there is any space left for Sergi Roberto to stay at Barcelona. But right now, if from the club's point of view, Xavi wants him to stay. I can agree that Xavi has given the green light for the club to renegotiate a contract. But right now the club has stalled, and everything from Sergi Roberto's decision has also been stalled because the club has first offer which was given to Sergi Roberto. Remember, it was rejected by him. So I think if club believes if he wants to stay, he has to reduce his salary. He has to immensely take a pay cut. And I think that is the thing, that should be how it is. If he wants to stay, he nearly earns around 200k per week, and it is simply unbearable for a player like him to be earning 200k per week. So he has to lower his salary. But given the situation right now, it is stalled, and everything right now puts out that Sergi Roberto will be leaving Barcelona this season. So what are your thoughts on this player? What are your thoughts on this situation, guys? Do let me know that. And this was the current update on Raphinha, Adama Traore and Sergi Roberto. This was the current situation. But also I want to know what are your thoughts on these three players? What are your thoughts on these three players? I really want to know about that. But so that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining in. It really helps a lot. Do subscribe, do like, and it really helps and it really matters. And I will be seeing you on the next one. Visca El Barça.